Hello everyone, welcome back to our Moneyball series with Paris FC. I'm so happy to be saying that yet again. It is the January transfer window. Now, there isn't an awful lot to bring to you actually. I'll show you the quick results off camera, been pretty good. We actually finished in the top 8 of the Champions League, so we're going to be going through automatically to the, not even the next round, the one after. I'm not sure that's a good thing or not, because you play in the round before, you get an extra 2 matches against somebody. That's extra bit of money. I'm not quite sure the money works, but 8 games played, 6 wins, 2 losses. The majority of the games were played with a fairly strong side, but we did rotate for some matches. Did really, really well. I'm really impressed with that, so we go through there. Yes, results been pretty good. The defeat to Lille recently was quite disappointing, and what that basically means is that, yeah, we're going to be in the top 4 race at the end this year. The title's going to be just out of our reach, I think, for this one. But I think next season, we've got a very, very good chance. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue to stick with the 4-2-3-1. I mean, we managed to beat Borussia Dortmund and Bayern pretty comfortably. Beat Bayern 6-1 away. I did put the clip of this on my Twitter where Ray scored an unbelievable goal in this game, and it was the one after. Was it the Lille game? Sorry, no, the first video was from this game, then it was the Bayern game second. But Ray was starting to play very, very well while we gave Bayern a sort of rest, as it were, on the right-hand side. Now, I had an offer for 70 million for Bayern, and I thought, is that above what he's worth to us? Because Dimitrovic can do pretty well on the right-hand side. Ray can do well on the right-hand side. Can they do what Bayer does? Probably just not quite, but it's close enough. Where 70 million puts us in a really strong position to recruit next season. I thought, okay, let me accept the offer and see what he does. And he rejected it, so that went there. Badiashile had a 25 million going up to 40 offer from both Spurs and Liverpool. And I decided to reject that the last second because as of right this second, we don't have many centre-backs on the shortlist that are going to be good. We can get in for next season. For this season. So I thought, let's go with what we've got for this transfer window. And then at the end of the season, I'm already preemptively thinking that Badiashile could be leaving. He's one player that's on my radar that could leave. I mean, he's homegrown. We don't have a lot of homegrown players, but a couple of our youngsters like Ray are going to be, I think, club homegrown pretty soon. Is it Ray going to be one of them? Yeah, so at the end of this season, Ray becomes club homegrown. So for the Champions League, that's really useful. Yeah, really, really useful that, as does a few players, I think, actually. Yeah, at the end of this season, both Rikichi and Ray both be club homegrown players. That's very, very important for Champions League football. So in that instance, we could probably afford to let Badiashile go. I'd still like to get another homegrown player in, of course. But yeah, that gives us a pretty good starting point there, right? That's pretty good. And then after that, 2 years after that, we have Makanu and Rua, if they both were to stay with us throughout the duration, to become club homegrown in 2031. So yeah, I've sort of brought you back to give you an update on the proceedings there. Unless there's a massive offer for somebody, there's not going to be any business done in the transfer window. So yeah, we'll just leave it, I think, at that for now. But you'll come back in a second. If there's no more activity, you'll come back and join me for the Le Havre game, the Nantes game, and the Ajaccio game there. And yeah, I guess the next episode roll into the Champions League. I've just looked at the fixture list again. I tell you what, if nothing else happens in terms of the transfer window, you're going to join me back for the Champions League games. We'll do a Champions League game, we'll do Nice, we'll do the second Champions League game, we'll go through those 3 there. So that's what we're going to do next. If nothing else happens, I'll see you in a few weeks when we get to those games. Okay, I've been playing some games off camera while I've been going through these months here. We've got the draw, though. We know the game is going to be in a few days' time, the Champions League game. We don't know who we're going to play yet, so let's do the draw together. View draw, start draw, we'll go to the overview. And here we go. So Barcelona are going to play Paris FC. Right off the bat, we're out first. And that's what we're going to play. We're going to play Barcelona in a few days' time. So you'll join me back for that. Let's just skip to the end of the draw and see everybody else got. PSG got Stuttgart, of course they did. And yeah, there's the draw. And I'll see you in a few days for the game against Barcelona. Right, it's the same evening, by the way. I was on a phone call. It's pretty hot in this room, actually. I'll take my hoodie off. It is the same evening. So we progressed through up to the Barcelona game. Had a pretty good time again off camera. The title race is now down to 8 points. We'll look at it that way, I guess. So, you know, if we were to manage to beat them, it then goes on to 5, which would then be a defeat and a draw from them's AI teams for us to leapfrog them. But that would also be on the condition that we don't lose or drop points ever. It's probably not going to happen, is it? We're going to have to rotate some players around to prioritise the French Cup and the Champions League. We're going to drop points in the league between now and then. The title's going to be close, but just a bit too far, which is fine. We're by far the second best team in the league this year, and it allows us to really prioritise the two trophies. The more PSG drop points to AI teams before we play them, the more difficult it is for my natural instincts to want to challenge them for the title. But I just know if I start to prioritise the league, they'll still beat us to it in the end, and then I would have also probably But the other competition's at risk. Even this game, really, going into this one, I rotated some players to the Bordeaux game. We're going into this Barcelona game, and Badiashile's a bit tired. Gila's a bit tired. Apart from that, everybody else is fully fit. So it's pretty much a fully fresh first team. Dylan Chevalier is the only player suspended. Wouldn't have played anyway. So let's get into the game against Barcelona and see how we get on in the Champions League. I'm excited for this. The first time we played a Champions League knockout game against a decent side, where I actually feel like we've got a chance. So let's see how we get on. Assistant manager says, been on a good run lately, go out there and impress me. We've been on a very, very good run as we play against Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Here we go. Gavi, Pedro, De Jong, Baldi, Eric Garcia, Koundé, Stanisic. I don't know who this is, to be fair. Looks like a pretty good team for them, but that's not as good as this team, is it? Look at it. Georgie, Gutierrez, Badiashile, Guilherme Macanu. I can't wait for this. Here we go. PSG are playing instantly at the same time as us. They're playing against Stuttgart, obviously the Titans of European football, which I don't know how they've managed that, but there we are. They did finish slightly higher than us in the league table, or they go through. It's a goal for Barcelona straight away. Ferran Torres gets a goal, and it's 1-0 to Barcelona. Not even 10 minutes played. Throw into Barca, throw it into Gavi. Gavi gets tackled. They still get the ball though. Ferran Torres shot from distance. It just went wide. Another set piece for Barca. Surely can't get done on a set piece, can we? Oh, it was close. Okay, Gutierrez has it. Almost gives it away. Stay on the ball. He's gone in behind a bit aggressively. Eric Garcia somehow beats my right CDM to the ball. Bugalo, what have you done to me here? They're going to go across. I don't believe that. Bugalo, that was absolutely woeful, mate. In fact, I think he's the wrong player to be in that role. Let's take out Badiashile. And let's do that. And let's put Conte at CDM. Just have the extra energy in midfield. And the more attacking nature might be better for us. It's going to be 2-0, I think. There's nothing wrong with this goal. I don't see. Yep, 2-0. Goal kick here. Georgie plays it to Gila. Gila into Conte, just come on the bench. Gets us out straight away against Barca. Macanu. Bayer goes on the right-hand side. Adele's through. He's got options with him. Plays to Pistacelli, who can finish. Goes to Gutierrez, who shoots from distance. It's a poor effort, really, on goal. Would have been better off if Pistacelli would have taken a touch, wouldn't it? Take a touch, go through on goal, but he didn't. And the highlight is going to conclude there. Barca highlight, they play backwards from their free kick. They build up their attack here. Nearly got to the ball there, actually, the Pistacelli. Eric Garcia gets the ball. He touches in towards Gavi, goes in behind. Gutierrez heads it away. Just Gila wins his. Bugalo wins his. Good, okay. Here we go. Bugalo into Barbosa. Into Adele. Pistacelli makes the run. He nearly gets through. Pisses back to Barbosa. Into Pistacelli. Is he onside? Is the question. Play across goal. Pistacelli. Barbosa. Yes. Come on. 2-1. Good goal. We've looked an awful lot better since the tactical change, or tactical sub rather, not tactical change. We'll say time to dig in. And who else is really struggling? Gila is, we'll leave it for now. Gutierrez with the throw, throws it into Pistacelli, into Adele, gets tackled, so okay. They're going to, can we slide across a little bit here? Oh no, Bugalo with the foul, gets set. Cheers Bugalo for your efforts in this game, mate. You've been absolute shite, just so you know. I'm going to take off McCann and throw on Dimitrovic at right back. Highlight for Barca, Gavi the free kick. Plays it across. Eric Garcia has time, space, shoots, and it goes in. It's demoralising from the early mistakes. Now the red card really costing us. But Adele plays it to Bayer. Brings it down. Plays it into nobody. Conte gets to it though. Plays it into Barbosa's onside. Pistacelli. Oh, we needed that to go in. Really. Corner. Barbosa waxing towards the near post. Headed away. Dimitrovic into Adele. Into Gila, back to Dimitrovic. He's going to get through. Shoots, and it's in. Come on. It's 3-2. Barbosa gets a goal. Still got a chance. Gutierrez throws it into Adele. Goes back to Gutierrez into Occam. He stays on the ball, turns it back to Gila. He's going to have to be careful when he plays this ball. There's nobody in this area. He's gone to Dimitrovic. He's going to just get there. Make the runs off him. Come on, Ray, make the bloody run. Ray. I'm blaming Ray for that because he could have helped out Dimitrovic if he'd made the run, but he didn't make the run. The bright lights getting to Ray a little bit, not making the right decisions, and caused Dimitrovic to have to make a mistake. And Rafinha goes through. Is it going to be a goal for them? It looks like it might be, and it's going to be cleared. It's a corner. It's the last minute of the game. Please, no. Oh, I tell you what. Just editor Jack, cut here before I say something I regret. I don't mind us losing the 4-2 in the end because we did go out to 10 men for quite a long time. It's the fact it was the very, 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 very last kick of the game, and it was a corner. I'll see you in a few days of the Barcelona game. I'm annoyed about that. Okay, here we go then. Second game against Barcelona in the second leg. Bugalo's out suspended. Of course he is, because he got suspended and sent off in the last game. Ray's injured. That's not good, because that's one of our really effective bench players not able to play. I'm going to play Conte at right centre mids. And I was going to play Dimitrovic right back, but I'm going to keep him on the bench for the first half because I might need him to come on in the wide areas later on in the game if we're still trying to get a goal. So I'm not going to start him right back for that reason only. Apart from that, that's going to be your team. Your team for the Champions League knockout game is going to be Georgie in goal, Gutierrez, Badiashile, Gila, Makano across the back, Okan and Conti holding, Edel as a 10, Barbosa, Bayer on the wings, Piscicelli up front. I'll tell you what, this is a big game. If we can win this and overcome this deficit, we've got a chance of beating anybody. By the way, we won our game off camera. 5-2, replacing most of the team. Also, PSG dropped points. It leads down to 6 points. So if we beat them at home, it's down to 3. And it's getting pretty close then, you know? So who knows? I think we're still going to have an outside chance. We're going to fall just short, but you never know. It's in the realms of possibility at this point. Let's get to the game. Come on, Paris FC. Assistant manager says, our home form is important to us, make that advantage count. Okay. Here we go. The Champions League music is with us. Let's see what they're going to play, actually. 4-3-3. Okay. Is it like a 4-1-4-1, actually? Rather. We've got a chance here. If we can score one early, we've got a chance. 2 goals down from the first leg. Okan's got an injury already. Not great. First highlight. Balde gets it. Plays Derek Garcia to De Jong. To Koundé. Into Pedri. They're going behind. We're going to recover this, aren't we? Gutierrez. Into Badiashile's got options ahead of him. Plays into Okan. To Barbosa. Into Adao. He's got options. Goes to Piscicelli. Goes to. Is he going to score? Is he going to score? Oh, and he scored this one. Come on. We've got a chance. We've got a chance here. Come on, boys. What a finish that was from Piscicelli. Do you believe, watching this right now, I don't know if I do yet, we'll see what happens here, this highlight anyway. Barcelona win the ball, they're going to regain and play from the back, Pedri into their striker. They get the ball over to the left-hand side, they've got an overload there if they want to use it. I mean, sure, we've got to win the ball here, lads, there's too many of you, come on. That's giving me their highlight, isn't it, by the looks of it. They might have missed the opportunity to win the ball. Shot from distance, and it was nowhere near the goal. Instant height after their miss, Georgie into Aguila. Gila into Conti. Conti just turns and plays. I love this little play out. It goes into him. They just play around and they get like a 1v1 straight away. Bayer's lost it though again. Conti. Makanu into Conti. Piscicelli doesn't lose it. Makanu. Good. Gila, come this side if you need to. Conti. Bayer. Adao. Piscicelli's gone through. Doesn't quite go. So goes to Gutierrez. He's got 2 players with him if he wants to use them. Barbosa. Is he onside? I think he is. Adao. Adao, there's 2. It's so close. It's such a close game. 4-4. 2-0 on the night. Throw in for Barca. They go on the inside. They switch it to somebody who's completely free. What are we doing here, lads? Defensively, oh my goodness. It was absolutely calamitous at the back in true Paris FC fashion, and it's 2-1. But we're going into halftime and giving ourselves a chance. So let's say a lot more to offer. And let's take off Rikichi, I think. And let's... How do we throw on, though? I guess Rua. Go with that. Okay, I'm going to trust that Bayer recovers his form. I'm going to bring on Dimitrovic right back now. Make that change right now. Okay, I'm going to take off Bayern and throw on Madueke as the 10. Barbosa's gone as a striker. I think that's really all we can do. Every other change is going to be a bit pointless. I think maybe left back being fresh could be a change that we make. Late highlight here. Barcelona out from the back. Koundé gets it, plays it to the right back. We're going to press them early here. They play around us. Can we get to the ball? Oh, that's a bit risky, but we had to go for it. Badiashile gets to it now. Okay, now it's our attack potentially. Gila. Got to play quickly on their press so they're going to try and come after us. They shouldn't be doing this. We've got a chance here. Oh, no, it's a terrible, terrible pass from Badiashile. What are you doing, Badiashile? Could you not have anybody else you could have played that to? Try to play an air ball into the number 10. It's going to be their highlight, isn't it? Oh, dear. What a shame. Adal's not got to the tackle. It's going to be their highlight. If they score, it's game over. Balde goes through. He's hit the ball. It's hit the bar and it's been cleared. We didn't get to the end of that. And they have it. We get knocked out in the round of 16 by Barcelona. I mean, we'll say unlucky. That's a shame. I thought we had a chance there in that game. We did do really well. Like I said, I mean, I think I still would like to have a better way of chasing the game. I don't feel like we've got a great tactic to go to try and get a goal. It works sometimes, not all the time. But it was close. We weren't really ready to win it this year, I don't think, anyway, so it's fine in that sense. But it focuses our attention towards the league and the FA and to the French Cup. So, okay, I'll see you in a few days. We'll play the French Cup semi-final against the Havre and see if we've still got a trophy to play for, a cup competition to play for this season. Okay, so bad news to bring to you. We drew the last game 1-1. I tried to go for the game. Again, I'm going to have to look for something, I think, a bit better trying to go for the game. We just can't seem to get those last-minute chances as regularly as I'd like. So, shame, but they were probably lost the title race, I would say now. It needed a perfect run from us, and that's probably going to be that. So in this game, we've got Real injured still. Gila's out suspended. So your team for the semi-final is going to be Georgie in goal, Gutierrez, Badiashile, Orkan, and Makano across the back. Bagalo and Conti pivots. Adala's a 10 with Bayer and Barbosa in the wide areas. Paris FC, it's probably going to be a final against PSG if we win it yet again, which will be an interesting end to the season and something interesting to play for going into that last episode. We're in the pink kit, as the manager says. Favourites for a reason, okay. Actually, one thing I wanted to check is PSG, I'd noticed in the last game, Mbappe got injured. How long is he out for? Potentially 3 weeks. Now, that could have potentially given us a little advantage in the title race if we had kept ourselves in it, but I just can't see us doing it now, unfortunately, but there we are. Throw in for Le Havre. They have a throw in here. They cross the far post. It's gone all the way across. Yeah, again, I mean, that's caught us out nearly twice now. Yeah, that did catch us out, actually, again, in the last game, to be fair. I'm just seeing if, just thinking if we can maybe do this long-term on defending throw-ins. So we'll just take, like, the winger to go there and the striker can go on the edge. Maybe we can do that. There's a highlight anyway. Georgie into Ockham. I'm assuming this is a real highlight. Badiashile plays into Gutierrez. Gutierrez now into Barbosa, into Bagalo. Bagalo into Barbosa. Good football, lads. Goes wide. Barbosa goes into the box. Pizzuchelli should have scored. Stays on 0. Goal kick for Le Havre. They're going to go long from their goal kick. Can we win the first? And then the second, we win the first. We win the second. Conti and Barbosa. Barbosa plays into Pizzuchelli's onside. He's going to go through. He's going to score. Oh, Pizzuchelli, come on, mate. You've been scoring this all season long. Badiashile into Conti. Conti plays it into Olcan. He's got options here. I think right in here is a good shout. There it is. That's it. Pizzuchelli goes through. Shoots from distance. Keeper saves it. Here's the post, actually. Sorry. Okay, throw in here. Adele has it. Makanu plays it across goal. Barbosa. Oh, that nearly picked out a player there. Conti doesn't quite get to it. And they're going to build their attack against us now. Here they come. Right hand side for Le Havre. Barbosa wins it back. Gutierrez. Bagalo. Conti into Adele. Travels with it. Looks to release it to Baez. He's onside as well. Is he going to score it to the post? Okay, we'll say the scoreline doesn't reflect the patterns of the game. It definitely doesn't. We should at least be a goal up here. Gutierrez, an instant highlight in the second half. Barbosa far post. Baez goes up, heads it over the bar. Gutierrez with the corner works it into the was in it post, and Badiashile scores, and it's 1-0 to Paris FC. We'll take that. 1-0. Going to take off Bayern, throw on. Dimitrovic, I think, and we'll take off. I think that'll do actually for now. Maybe Olcan should come off. We can put Ruiz in at centre back for him as the attack develops here for them. They may get a chance from this. Conti puts in a tackle. They're going to continue their highlight. Are they going to get a chance from this? They are. Well, I think they are. Conti, and then here we go. Counter-attack. Pizzuchelli. Goal to Barbosa. Goes through. Goes wide. Needs to link up with somebody here. Uses the left-back Gutierrez. Back into Barbosa. It's a 1-2. And it's a really, really terrible... It says it's a cross, but I'm not quite sure if I agree with that. And they're going to counter us here. They're going to go straight through on goal. They're going to shoot from distance. Hope so. Don't play it through to anybody. No, it's 1-1. Throw into Le Havre. They throw it into the box. Well, near the box, not into the box. They play across the back now. They're going to play it into the middle. We look pretty secure here. Can we try and win it? There we go. Gutierrez, good. Well done, Paris FC. Gutierrez travels with it still. He's going to take up with somebody here. To Pizzuchelli. Pizzuchelli in the box. And I tell you what, he's just not going to score, is he? Let's just take it off. Let's put Oppang up front. Who has scored quite a few goals recently, actually. He's been pretty good off the bench. His minutes per goal must be not that bad. Gutierrez into Badiashile. Into Gutierrez, into Barbosa. Goes wide. I keep forgetting to use Barbosa as striker, really. I've been using Oppang pretty much every time I've needed a striker because Pizzuchelli's rarely injured and he normally does the job if we need him to. Dimitrovic. Conti. Back into Is he onside? Is he onside? Oh, there he is. There he is, right on cue. I don't know what he reminds me of, really. He reminds me of like a Mattia Kejman at Chelsea, 0405, or like a Chicharito at United. Like one of those players that just never seems to be good enough to start, but does quite often off the bench come and make an impact. And then every time you start him, he just doesn't do anything. But then every time he gets a chance from the bench, here you go, a little fox in the box, Oppang, and that is off Org, and that's 2-1. Played short from the goal kick. It's transitioned across the defence. Gutierrez wins the ball. Plays it back into Bagalo. He's got Barbosa ahead of him. Goes around the player because not even there. Adele comes and collects it. Says, get off me. Plays it across into the right back. Is he going to shoot? It goes past him. Shoot. And there it is. 3-1. Should be game over. We'll take that. Well done, boys. Not sure this is going to be a goal or not for them. They're going to get a chance. Dimitrovic wins it. Okay, we go. Counter quickly. Off Org. Oh, that is terrible. He's won it back though. Adele. Bagalo into Conti, who's onside. Plays it into nobody. There you go, long. They got a lot of players here on the ball here. I don't like that. Conti's got it, though. Back to the goalkeeper, okay. Georgie, take your time, Georgie. Got plenty of time, son. We're 3-1 up. You take your time. That's it. Don't rush it. That was a bit risky. Like, in real life, he probably would have to take that down. He would have messed it up. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Is it going to be a goal? The answer's yes. Free kick. Far post. Headed away. Barbosa gets back to it. It's cleared away again. Bagalo this time. Plays it back to Makanu. Plays it in behind. Goes nowhere. They now look to counter. I'm just going to send the ball. It's going to be pretty good, I think, for us now. We should probably see this game out. Bagalo, good. Plays the right back was on, I think, there. Conti. Here it is now to Mikanu, to Dimitrovic on the right-hand side. Goes with takes a touch, takes 2 touches, whips it across. As a second go at it, it's absolutely calamitous. And is it a goal? The answer's going to be... Oh, it is finally. Normally, when you have that many chances near the goal and it doesn't go in, it just doesn't go in. But it has this time, and it's 4-2, and that is definitely game over. We've got a 4.45 XG in this game, and no penalty. That's how we've done. We had a game similar to this, actually, earlier in the season. I noticed we had like a 4 XG against somebody away from home, and we hadn't had a penalty. Like, it was that good. So, really, really good stuff from the boys. I'm proud of the boys and the way they bounced back this year. It's been a really good year, no matter what happens from this point, really. We beat PSG, got ourselves to the knockout stage of Champions League, ran the title race closer than before, and we've still got PSG to play at least one more time. Well, no, twice now. Once in the league, once in the final, and they've still got the Champions League to play for. So there you go. That is going to conclude today's episode. We are going to conclude ourselves 8 points behind in the title race. Probably not going to happen, is it? But that's okay. Top 3 go in the Champions League. That's going to be us, 100%. So next episode is really simple for us, I think. We do the 2 PSG games and then an end-of-season review. So PSG at home in the league, PSG at the neutral venue for the cup final, end-of-season review. Hopefully our first trophy of the episode, of the series, sorry. Hopefully it's going to be that in the next episode. I'm so excited for it. I'm going to wait till tomorrow early to record it. So we're fresh, we're at it, got a cup of coffee and ready to go. So all I can say is a massive, massive thank you to every single one of you that's been watching this series. It's been so much fun to keep going. And no matter how busy that I've got, the reaction from all of you and the interaction from all of you on the comment section or on Twitter, wherever it may be, you're the reason this keeps going, you know? So a massive thank you from me. I appreciate you all. Hope we can do it for all of you on the 6th of May. And hopefully we're going to get our first trophy as Paris FC manager. Thanks for watching.